So when I got this PB, I was not recording my mic audio intentionally. I don't want like rage and just, you know, different things like that on it. So, and I also wanted to re-commentate over my PB when I got one I was actually pretty happy with. And this one I'm pretty happy with. So I'm just gonna kind of do like I did on that 251 a few years back, where I just basically kind of was talking through the run about what I was thinking, what I was doing. So we're gonna do that with this one as well. And I needed to add splits also, because I decided not to use splits so I could just focus on the run. But yeah, here we go. The first thing we did was just swap our gear back and forth. So toggle it back and forth. It sort of manipulates the AI or breaks the AI of, I think, most or pretty much all enemies in the game, or has a chance to. That's the first thing we do here with the wolf, but I didn't get it. It's not consistent. I mean, if you could consistently do the inputs like a task or something, it'd probably be consistent, but just spamming, it's not consistent. And normally when I run splits for this category, I don't pause, but since I'm not having to play right now, I'm just commentating and doing splits, I'll be able to pause the splits and stuff. And I went and made some other splits too, based on older runs, so I'd have something to run against. Actually see where I save and lose time compared to a 259. I don't remember everything that happened in this run, so I'm sure I'll be frustrated at myself watching some of this. We start with just collecting some Molotovs, and then we're gonna go straight to the torch and another set of 4 mollies. So in this run for all trophies, this is the restricted category. Restricted just simply means you can't do the cannon glitch or the clinic skip. Everything else is fair game. Sort of like global rules of this game though, you can't, like any of the categories, you can't do any sort of animation cancels that involve your actual character sort of moving, so like pulling levers, opening doors, stuff like that. You have to wait for the animation to finish before you can actually quit out of the game, but everything else is pretty much good to go. So sewer skip here, we got it without a quit out by plunging on the post. There are 2 bolt hunter marks here that some runs or some categories might grab, but I don't have to get it in this one with the way I route things. So we heal up a bit, get our stamina up, trick our weapon through the transition cutscene for a little effective speed boost. I missed the backstab. He actually gave me a good opener, but this, I don't remember this Gascoigne being great. Maybe we salvage it a bit here. We do like the main focus of this fight is basically trying to get a lot of backstabs into Molotov combo. Does a lot of damage. Finish him off with R1. Oh, charge R2, okay. Let's either do R1, L1 there, and charge R2. Couldn't remember what I did. Our first split here. I went and healed early because I don't want to deal with the dogs. Usually when I get... I mean, it wasn't a good Gascoigne. I lost. I mean, rather, I could probably save another 8 to 10 seconds there. Like, 10 seconds would be like a god fight for me. But I could realistically save like another 8 seconds there. Or so. But we'll take it. It's still a 405. Considering we have to grab the torch and those mollies, it's not too bad. Definitely it was a better time than I was thinking based on how the initial opener and everything went, so. Alright, so we tagged the Cathedral Ward lamp. We're going to be coming back here a lot, so it's very important to grab that lamp. Gonna grab 6 vials here. Yeah, I went in and healed up early because you gotta run past a bunch of dogs here, and if they sniff out even half decent Gascoigne, they're gonna murder you. Do a touch of stamina management here to make it through the door. If you hold it down the whole way, you won't quite make it. It's a little awkward. You just hope the dogs don't block you there. If you quit out for those dogs at that first door, it's just awkward as hell because they spawn like right on top of you. I'm to talk to Alfred. I don't know if I quit out here. Let me get ready to pause in case I do. Let's see. Yeah, I do quit out. But you come here to talk to Alfred to get 3 fire paper. Use 1 on BSB, which we're heading towards right now, 1 on Amelia, and then you'll have a bonus one, basically, which I saved for Rom. You could use it on Shadows, but they're AI locked. You could use it on Parl, but it's really not needed, so Rom's like the best one to use it on, because you start getting bolt paper after that point. Hopefully I'm on top of the splits, though. The 2 main reasons I'm doing this, 1 commentary and 2 adding splits. The Madman's Knowledge there is a free grab, and I actually do need it in this run. I think it's the only Madman's I pick up in the entire run. But it's just enough to get me to 20 later on to buy 10 twin shards. Alright, so coming up here is a ladder cancel warp activation. I'm gonna drop here, activate it at the bottom. Messed up the first one. Alright, there we go. You know you got it if it like sucks your character in as you do the animation. I can kind of talk about that for those that don't know how ladder cancel works. So basically you have to have a ladder to do it. So the way the game normally behaves with ladders is if you start climbing a ladder from the bottom and then you say you quit out while you're still climbing a ladder and you come back into the game, you're gonna spawn back at the foot of the ladder on the ground where the game registers you having footing. If you start climbing from the top of the ladder down, then you quit out, same thing, you're gonna spawn at the top where you last had footing. But what the ladder cancel warp does is tricks the game into thinking you're still on the ladder. So you can trigger it by, or activate it rather, by swapping your weapon off, like toggling your weapon off, transforming your weapon, shooting your gun, and then just a fraction of a second after you do one of those animations, or those actions, you hit X to climb on the ladder. And that sets it up, activates it, and then to sort of trigger it and warp back to where you just were, yeah, you just quit out, come back in again. I think I forgot to pause the splits. I was focused on the ladder cancel. Oh well, it's fine. But in this particular category, there are a ton of ladder cancels. There's, I mean, even in the chalices, in the first chalice, there's 4 to do. And then there's a couple others randomly through the chalices. But right now we're just kind of running around, setting things up, collecting materials and whatnot. So we got some pellets there. I need to grab these 2 bolt hunter marks. I missed the molly. That one's kind of hard to do because you can't really lock on from that distance. I could probably leave the splits paused for an extra bit of time here. Just to correct it. Let me try pausing it and just leaving it paused for a little bit. I don't know how I got that backstab. It should be around 25 seconds or so. Okay, we have to wait for the insight there. So once I come back in from this quit out, I'll just leave the splits paused an extra bit of time. Let's do like 20 seconds just to get it back in line. I'm looking at the OBS right now just to see about how long. Okay. 22. We'll just try that. Yeah, there's just, I mean, not only because of ladder cancels, but there's just a lot of quit outs in this run in general. Alright, so we do a running R2 at a fairly specific spot to knock Jura off. You can do that, you can extend the Hunter's Axe and do a running R1 to knock him off. You can apparently shoot him off. It takes sometimes a few shots, I guess, but there's a bunch of ways to deal with him without actually having to fight him. But using the running R2 with the cleaver just makes it where I don't have to pick up an extra weapon at the start for any reason. So I don't know how much time I actually lost here. I figured I was gonna miss some pauses. I tried to correct it, but I guess I'm not corrected enough. Okay, so here you can see we're already back in the Cathedral Ward. I mentioned that lamp in Cathedral Ward being a place we'll come back to a lot. So we warp out from the Jura kill, go straight back to this lamp. And now we're in Cathedral Ward, and we're heading towards Amelia and the abandoned workshop. So here we have to go. We don't need the doll set, but it's nice to sell for money. We need the cord, and we need the hunter bone. I think I mentioned it earlier. If I didn't, but you need most of the main game hunter tools. For some reason some of them don't count towards the trophy, but you need a lot of the tools, like 9 different tools. You need, between main game and DLC, there's 26 main hand weapons, and then I think 16 offhands that you get. Quite a lot of collecting. I believe one of the trophies, I mean, we just got one for getting a rune, but another, I'm pretty sure another trophy is getting the rune workshop tool as well. So because of those 2 trophies combined, it's actually kind of nice to give yourself a reason to equip runes. Alright, so we're about to activate another ladder cancel here. I got it second try on this one as well. I like to toggle my weapon to do it, so you can see me toggling my offhand or my gun. Try and set it up. I get the blood vials and the stamina management tool. That gets us to the door really nicely here. This ladder cancel is pretty crazy because you can run a good distance without it like losing its activation. There are certain things that mess with it and also just like make it fail completely. Alright, so the super consistent Amelia fight. Do a few hits on her arm to stagger, move over here, get the half stamina, do 3 more hits to stagger. Right, get stamina to full. You see I do a lot of L1s. It's not only decent damage, but more importantly early on in fights, typically want to do transform attacks to build your beast meter up. Beast meter increases your damage significantly, up to 70% increase. Been getting that a lot lately. Just slightly messing up my positioning, just like getting awkward attacks from her. I went in and stripped early. There's not really any reason to do it this early, but I don't know. I had nothing else to do, just waiting on the altar to activate. Because what's gonna happen soon is I get so I killed 2 lizards in Old Yharnam, which net me 6 bloodstone shards. Because I picked those up, it gives me effectively 6 extra insight to play with, and I use those 6 to buy Jura set. Also, here's something cool with Himwick is if you have, I think, 15 plus insight, you get extra ads. But if you go from anything under 15 to 15 plus, and that if that happens in the vicinity, then the ads don't spawn. So I wait to pop my cord till I'm a little ways in. It's a little bit peachy, but it's kind of nice. I just don't want to bother with those extra ads. It's like there's enough stuff in this run to deal with. It's so long. I do a bit of peachy stuff here and there. Alright, so we come all the way to Himwick to activate the lamp to come back to Witch and Ligarius later. Did I take a bath? No, I didn't take a bathroom break here. But the thing is, like, since we did ladder cancel, this quit out's gonna bring us all the way back to Cathedral Ward with that first ladder. So it's a very powerful tool to have. Yeah, like any madman knowledge, like we just don't pick up anymore. I get the one free one in Cathedral Ward by Alfred, and that's pretty much it, the whole run. Alright, so we go there to the right to pick up 2 twin shards. Now we get the Alfred gem, which is really nice early. Get an antidote for later. It's a little bit peachy, but I don't know. I think it kind of breaks even. It saves a couple vials. And it's just really nice getting rid of the poison. I pop our beast gem for free, waiting for the password door. I try and hug kind of the right side as I let go of sprint and then sort of roll at a backwards angle here. And that gets me another twin shard, so now we have 3. So what we're going to do here in the dream is we are going to sell the doll set for a ton of money, which will get us a bunch of levels. I'm going to buy 10 shards, because I already have 6, so that's 16, to get a +3. We already have 3 twin shards, so that'll get us to a +4. And then I'll have 7 extra insight, 6 of which I'm going to use to buy Jura set, and then I'll have the extra insight will go towards the 10 twin shards after 1 Reborn. Alright, so we go 10, and then buy Jura set. It's a really nice set. If you kill Jura, you can get it. If you talk to him after Parl, you come the back way, you don't actually have access to his set. You actually do have to kill him to get that. Fortunately, I murder him, so I get it. We lost a bit of time for Amelia there, and not sure what else. Why did I lose that much time? I think Amelia wasn't that bad, just 1 extra hit. I might add a stored roll or something. Alright, so we slap on our Ashen set from Jura. We're running. Do a little whip to the left to avoid his shots. This guy I pretty much always go right on unless he gives me a particular attack to go left, but my default is go right. So lock onto this, throw a molly, this gets you 3 twin shards. Do the old Forbidden Wood skip. Optimally, I should probably do hut skip and NG, but I like to avoid that skip at all costs. I still do 2 hut skips in this run, but I don't know, 3 is just too much. Would have heal bait him, get 4 beast blood pellets here. Now we already have a cocktail because when we were at Old Yharnam we picked up 3, 2 of which were used on BSB, and so we have an extra here. You don't have to use it on this guy, but you kind of, if you don't use it on this guy, you kind of need to like bait one attack and then go up. Otherwise he probably wouldn't one-shot me if I had full HP in this set on, but he's just scary to deal with. So I like to use a cocktail on him. We're getting the cannon here. Locking onto this guy, do a little dash. And then I think I heal up here to be safe. Yeah, lock onto this guy and dash his attack. And now we're gonna do our first slope quit out. We do 3 of these in this run, or 3 of this particular one. Okay. We do these 3 here every playthrough, and then we do another one at Fishing Hamlet in the DLC. They work the same way. This is like the fastest load time ever for this particular part. Sometimes this pig could be an issue, but I would say the vast majority of the time you just sprint past and not even think about it. Okay, now we're getting up to the Shadows freeze. But the first thing you need to do is sort of work your way up this first tree and jump into the out of bounds. We kind of run at a slight angle and then get up here and then go straight left, jump into the wall, and then I just kind of sprint into this at a particular angle to get you nudged up in there. And we do a little jump. I'm not going to go into depth on the skips, it's not what this is about, but I will tell you the ones I hate when I get to them, and this is one of them. Hut skip can eat all of my ass, and I don't know why, but Shadows freeze. This crap is annoying to me. Alright, so this effectively does 2 things. One, it gets you to Shadows a bit faster, but it also triggers the fight and allows you to freeze them without doing the weird sort of like far distance activation of the fog gate, or entering the fog gate rather. It's a pretty convenient thing to have. That part where I'm like running into the tree, the second tree, and sort of like wrapping around it and then jumping. Some days I just don't feel it and I miss it like 4 times in a row. It's really frustrating. Okay, so Shadows down, we get good RNG there on the AI lock. And now, so I like to get the eye rune in this category. Just because of, I say 1 drop. I'll talk more about it later, but yeah, it's basically for 1 item that you need to drop a singular time. And it's so important that to me it's worth getting this rune to help your chances. Of course she does the call beyond. Oh wait, did she do it? I don't know, I can't hear the game. I saw I quit out, but I might just quit out for safety. The thing is with Yuri, like, you can get to the ladder and she maybe hasn't called beyond it yet, and you're like, oh, let me just go up. But you can get, if you get like halfway up the ladder and she call beyonds, you have to quit out or you just die. So. Alright, so we get the key there. And then while we're here, we need this tool. The empty phantasm shell. It's one of the 9 tools you need for one of the trophies. I have another quit out here for sure. Oh my god. Just right in my face. Call beyonds. Yeah, that was one of the 9 tools. It's like, so basically like while I'm up here getting that, you go ahead and get the key. And then also while I'm up here, I kill... Well, okay, so 2 things I do with Willem. When you talk to Willem, you get 2 insight, which I need for twin shards. So I talk to him after I hit him 5 times. So then I talk to him, and as soon as I can, I queue up a charged R2, and then I heal to full while he's dying. And then there's the eye rune. The eye rune that betrayed me last week. Alright, so we drop into the Rom fight. I like to shoot for the aggro at a low stamina bar, then pop my pellet when my stamina's building back up, and then swap to and get ready with my fire paper. Then pop that, and then start whacking the spiders. You need a little more meter to be able to one-shot him. Unless you counter hit him. The spider clear was not good. At all. Yeah, this is this thing. I can't help but just like be annoyed watching this. It's like knowing how much time I'm losing. Part of me wants to like go through these fights and the strats and stuff, but I just don't have time to explain everything. It's a pretty normal fight. She went to her last phase, 3-shot her. That spider scared the shit out of me there. Yahar'gul's kind of cool in this run. Definitely have some options. Like, I choose to do Parl later instead of early. Like, instead of doing it after Amelia, I wait till now when I get to Yahar'gul. My main reason, honestly, I think is just because of the 2 chunks you get. If you kill Parl early, the chunks aren't there, but if you kill Parl now, you get 2 chunks on the way, which are really convenient to grab. Probably isn't enough reason to do Parl at this point, but yeah. I think do I skip this bolt paper? I do skip the bolt paper. Okay, that's 3 bolt papers there on the back right. I chose to skip them this run. There's a chunk here to our left. And grab that. Held on here to get the Upper Cathedral Ward key. Now this guy at the chest that's guarding Tiny Tometrus, I like to shoot him in his face as soon as I can. And it usually baits a good attack. He has a lot of attacks he can do. There's one in particular, he does like the Street Fighter jab. And I don't like that. And usually if I shoot him, he never does the Street Fighter jab for some reason, so I like that. Alright, yep. So we grabbed the Tiny Tometrus, one of the 9 tools. We got our chunk, we got the Upper Cathedral key. Now we're gonna run through Amy G's laser. On the left here. I don't think I get this. Okay, yeah. It's storming here, so my power might go out. Yeah, I chose to skip the lizard and just wait to get... Let's see, that lizard drops 2 chunks. But I don't know, there's 2 reasons why I don't get that lizard anymore. One is it feels a little slow to have to... I mean, one, you need to commit a bolt paper to it if you don't have mollies. Well, the bolt paper takes 5 hits. I think 4 R1s and an L1. Yeah, mollies, it's 2 mollies and an R1, which I don't have any mollies at this point. So, and then also, in Mensis, I get the other 2 chunks instead because it also gives time for one of the winter lanterns to sort of get out of my way so I don't get early frenzy. I don't know, it just works out really nice. I don't know, it's hard to time all this stuff, but it feels nice to me. I do a slightly peachy Parl fight, because for some reason I'm just bad at executing the optimal fight. I don't think it loses that much time, it's probably like a 1 or 2 second difference, honestly. While you're marking out, for some reason you can still delete stuff. You can't swap gear, but you can delete stuff. And if you're like falling, you can like equip gear, but you can't delete stuff. It's really weird how they decide these things. And if you're doing like a hunter animation, like opening a door, I don't think you can really do anything as far as messing around with like menu stuff. I mean, you could like change your volume or something, but nothing like really helpful. Honestly thought about picking up 2 different chunks here too. But if I'm gonna do that, I might as well skip this whole section and not do Yahar'gul skip. And just use the other lamp. But I don't know, I like getting those bolt papers. Because you have 8 bolts you can get in Yahar'gul. I choose to skip the first 3. I feel like 5's a good number to do what you need to with, because you want one for, I feel like, Wet Nurse for sure. 1 Reborn. You'll have one for the Orphanage Key Skip in Upper Cathedral. And I guess one for... You could use one for Emissary, and then one for Bare Moon, but I'll be able to buy some before then anyway, so... I don't know, 5 seems good still. Alright, so we have all of our buffs going before we trigger the fight, and then I go ahead and swap to my Cold Blood, so I'm ready to pop it after 1 Reborn dies. We open up with the R1, L1, L1. This staggers and builds up meter. We go to the front and do R1, 3 L1s if the fight allows us, but it's not going to, so we got an R1 and a heal here. Getting lit the fuck up. We're kind of trying to do like double hits on this boss, which is really nice. It's one of the few bosses that allows you to do double hits like this. Basically hitting 1 Reborn's head and the leg at the same time. I wish more fights let you do that kind of thing. Alright, let's see how the split goes. Lost a little time. Okay, so we light this lamp to come back to later. We're gonna warp back to it later to go to Amygdala. And to get the stamina rune and some red jelly. A bit of stamina management here. For the most part, you can just hold down sprint in this run, but there are definitely times it's better to stamina manage a little bit. It can be a lot to keep track of, but it just kind of, like anything, just comes more natural and build up muscle memory for it. Alright, another quit out here. There's a lizard that drops 3 chunks I need to kill. So what I do here is I run to the tail end of my stamina and use the last point or so of stamina to jump. And then quit out as I'm jumping. It's like impossible to quit out too fast there. Like you're always going to spawn where you landed. Something menu delay, probably. Yeah, we get these 3 chunks, then I get 3 from the Miko fight, and then I get 2 chunks after the Miko fight, and that's the 8 I need for the +9. Currently have more than enough to get a +8, but if there was a way to get 3 more chunks already, I could get a +9 right now, which would actually be really nice, but there's no way unless you kind of peach out and go to the, I guess, the shortcut area in Yahar'gul. And you'd have to kill the lizard there, which I think might be 2, and then pick up the chunk by the big wolf, so that would be the 3rd. That's just a lot of out of the wayness to not do much for you. I mean, the difference between a +8 and a +9, it's nice, but it's not that nice. Not worth spending, like, I don't know, 45 seconds to go get something like that. I've never tested it, I don't know, but it's definitely no way it's worth it. Okay, so I go to the woods early because you can see the top right I have 19 insight, and I can purchase twin shards right now. The thing is they're 2 insight each and I need 10, so I need 1 more insight. So I go here early, basically for free, to get another insight point from when you discover the clinic at the beginning of the game. I got stuck on the bucket there for like 2 seconds. I was like, what the f. Yeah, you discover the clinic, you get an extra insight, so that allows me to purchase the 10 twin shards. So yeah, I just do this early. You gotta commit a bold hunter mark to do this, but it's not really a big deal. Like, even using this quote-unquote extra bold hunter mark at this point, I still have enough to do what I need until I can buy them later, like around Yharnam. So this is a bit overkill what I'm doing here. I always pick these up now. I feel like the time difference is very minimal compared to the 2 elixirs and Mensis. So I choose to get these because it's 4 instead of 2. It just gives you a lot of options. Because I like using one at Hamlet for sure. I like using one at the pigs for sure. And then my optional ones are, I guess, Upper Cathedral and the Brain Lady by one of the hunter tools. I always get it Messenger's Gift and Choir Bell confused, which one's which. I feel like she guards the Choir Bell. Like the AoE multiplayer heal. I did a little bathroom break there. Okay. Either way, the elixir's kind of cozy at that spot. So we quit out, because if you don't quit out there, that guy will lock the gate on you and also summon 4 dogs from the cages. So quit out interrupts that. I'm gonna quit my elixirs and my antidote. Yeah, we did that. Gotta do a bit of running here to go to the clinic the normal way, but you can't do clinic skip. But this is what I pick up that 1 antidote for in Cathedral Ward, basically to use here. I run a bit extra after my stamina bar, because with this set on, if I popped it too early, I'm just going to get poisoned again before I get out of it. You see how fast it builds up. So I wait a bit extra there. So there's our 1 and only antidote used efficiently. So we come to the clinic at this point, like I said, for the insight, but also you have to come here at one point or another to get the summons to get to Ligarius or Canehurst. And then you also need the 3 chords. There's 4 chords you can get, but you need 3 of them. So I choose to get this one as well. This one's pretty optimal, as far as I know. So I get this one, the one at the abandoned workshop, and then you get one automatically after you kill Wet Nurse. So that's the 3 you need. That's a Madman's knowledge right there, but I don't need Madman's knowledge in this run. Pretty much after this point here, like after I get this last insight from this discovery, insight is just a complete non-issue in this run. It just starts raining insight. I feel like every time you go to the insight bath after this, like you're just stocking up on everything. Just like a shopping spree. It's actually pretty cool. Just to not have the stress of like, oh, am I gonna have enough for this? Like, you're gonna have enough for everything. And we kill Iosefka here, well, quote unquote Iosefka, to get the cord. And then we are marking out. I still have all my money from like one Reborn and stuff, so I use a bold hunter mark here. So at this point, now we can get our twin shards. We have enough materials to go from a +4 to a +8, and then a bunch of money to go level up our strength and skill up quite a bit. So we can finally reach the soft cap for skill, and then we're gonna just dump extra into strength here to get 36. Like so. Now I go to the insight bath to get the twin shards. Careful not to buy something wrong, and then we go from a +4 to a +8, and we swap our beast gem to the Yahar'gul gem. So now our two gem, we have a +8, 36 strength, 25 skill, the Yahar'gul 18% gem, and then the Alfred gem. So I think Alfred gems work 9 or 10% when you're full health total. That's a nice increase for what we can grab. Now the Mensis run through. There's not a lot going on here for a bit. I pull up my quit out menu just in case here, because sometimes that guy will jump me and try and pancake. You can kind of like whip your character left to avoid it if he does it. It's just, I don't know, it can be tricky. It's more like, just like nerve-wracking. It's like panicky. So sometimes, or pretty much every time, I have my quit out up just in case he decides to be a heck. But apparently I decided to quit out here again right after. Kind of took me by surprise. I paused a little late there. I admit that it would be silly, but there's a part of me that would love if you could door quit out at this door, the Maria door. This dude almost messes me up. This door, the Maria door, and like I think one other place would be so nice, but yeah, I mean it'd be silly to have just like specific doors you can quit out on. I still want it though. This guy, okay, if you don't stamina manage at all, just hold it down. Like the way your stamina depletes, it sort of baits like a really nice attack from that NPC there. I don't pick up anything in this section. There's elixirs to the left there. There's a pellet behind me. I'm just running. I like to go right here because I'd say the vast majority of the time it's fine to go left past that mob, but I got messed up really hard on a good run once, fairly recently, and now I guess go to the right side. Pop some blood bullets. Bullets, probably, I'd say after Orphan. Use a lot of bullets on Orphan and a few other places. I'd say after Orphan, you don't have to worry about bullets really in this run. Vials are usually pretty nice. Get a lot of vials. Alright, let's see how Miko does. Does he do me dirty? Alright, pick up these bullets here. 6, I thought that was 5, okay. It doesn't give me Swedish, doesn't give me America. Gives me the dog crap RNG. Alright, so we pop our pellet at the end of our stamina bar there. Get our bolts ready. Shoot him 3 times to aggro. Pop our bolt after the puppet, maybe? Nah, I think I pop it after this phase, if I remember right. Oh, I do it there. Okay. This isn't my run, by the way. This is spliced. Okay, so already have our bolt going. Meters a decent bit up, so I think I 3R1 this lizard. I usually running R1, L1. I don't know why I decided to 3R1 this one. I guess I was scared I'd miss it. You can see how close the or 2 R1s is to finishing that mob, but just barely need another hit. That's why the R1 L1's so good for that. It's just can be kind of awkward to hit. Alright, so we pick up the 8 vials there. Have our cleaver already extended with our pellet ready to pop. Pop our pellet and then go for the drop here. So remember 3 hits, so 1, and then I roll, transform, that's 2, so this 3rd hit's gonna aggro him. You can see before that he's still trying to get his little cubby. And he's dead. Alright, now I should have 6 chunks. So since I skipped the lizard that drops to 2 in Yahar'gul. We just need, see I checked there to make sure. So I need to pick up the 2 chunks just after this lamp up here. And that'll be the final chunks for the +9. You do need this lamp because you gotta go down and pick up a gem, a tool, you get the blood rock for free on the way, and then you kill the brain for the living string, which is a chalice material. There's our last 2 chunks we just picked up. Get our elixir ready. Get up close to the edge. Have circle already held down. Just run off here. I can't remember if I get early frenzy or not with the way I got the chunks. Let's see. Any early frenzy? No? Good. Nice. That's a big reason why I don't get the lizard anymore. This winter lantern's in a slightly awkward spot. I think I roll it to be safe. Yeah, I double roll this. I don't know, their reach is insane. I don't like to risk it. Alright, so we pull the lever here to drop the brain, so we can then kill it after. And then I pop my elixir, drop down, and then heal. I try and not aggro this. I think I do get frenzied here. I can't. It might have been the other run. Let's see. Yeah, I do get frenzied. Not a huge deal. They're far away, so I don't have to deal with the grab. But it will go off. We'll just heal through it though. Yeah, now we're going. Like I said, the rock is just completely free to grab here because you have to drop down anyway. So. I think this is a huge reason why Insight is such a non-factor in this run. Especially early on, because of the... This is so awkward. I don't do the positioning on everything there was just awful. I should have quit out, but... I guess a part of me just wanted to experience how stupid this game is sometimes. Alright, and I don't... Do I heal here? I have a lot of vials. Yeah, okay, I do heal. You can delete stuff while you're waiting. Long elevator. I don't use paper here. I just pellet. So I pellet pretty much at the bottom right before the gate opens, sprint off. And I think my meter's still going when I smack it. Yeah. And I go to the brain testicles. Very exciting fight. Does it die with 3? Yeah. Even looking at it now, I could tell that was 3. I don't know why I went for 2 there. Alright, now we're going to Wet Nurse, and all we need to pick up on the way is a 15% gem. If you were really lucky, you could, or brave even, you could try and kill like a winter lantern for a good gem, but the chances of you getting the one you want is so small. I did that in a segmented run and it took me like, I think like 2 hours of save file loading just to kill one mob over and over to get the drop I needed. So imagine doing that in a run 40 minutes in, like, it'd be absurd. If you were doing like a peachy route, you could get like a +10 before this fight. It's pretty nice with the +10, but it does take a lot of time to do. I've been running a little wider here because she's doing that triple slash a lot and just right in my face. So you can see I'm trying to get in. I think, oh, this is that weird fight. Is this the one where she keeps going forward? Maybe that was NG+. Can't remember. Was this the fight? Or was it triple slash? Might have been NG+. Yeah, it was NG+. She just kept doing the like the lawn mowing stuff over and over. That was this round. Spoilers. That's the sad part. I couldn't spoil most of this run if I wanted. I forgot most of what happened. Alright, so I quit my regular hunter mark because we're about to level here, so I'm going to lose all my money anyway. And I don't have enough bold hunter marks to use one at Nightmare Frontier. So I quit my hunter mark, I delete some gear that I don't need, and we warp out. Like we're going to break even here. I lost a second. One-shot her with a running R1, get a bunch of stamina. I go up and get the +9 and +10 and equip the last 2 gems for NG. So boom, boom, then slap these in. And now we're going to Lecture Hall, which is a top warp. So I'm gonna get, I still get the stamina rune. 2 red jellies. You need to pick up the 2 red jellies twice because you need a total of 4. We're gonna go to Patches here, get the rune. You get insight from him, but that's not why I go there. I get the rune. It's a little peachy, but it's kind of nice. It's worth roughly about 6 levels to get this. You get, and then there's like the second Yahar'gul gem you get in NG+ is worth about, I don't know, about 5 levels depending. Yeah, it's definitely peachy to get though. Yeah, we get that, and then we come down here on our way to Nightmare Frontier and grab the 2 red jellies. The Chalice you unlock with this, I think costs 4 red jellies. I'm pretty sure. And then only after you use the jellies to unlock that Chalice do you have access to buy them with Insight. I wish once you picked them up you could buy them. Save you a trip here. Alright, so Nightmare Frontier, we have a tool to get, which I think is Messenger's Gift, and then you gotta kill Amygdala. So not a lot happening here. Oh, there's also the Nightmare Frontier skip. Probably one of the easiest skips ever. If that guy's behind the, like, gravestone, you can't lock onto him. It's really annoying. This section's just all about trying to lock on and dash as much as you can instead of roll. I think I almost die here. It's like 2 ticks away. Alright, I need to pause soon. Yeah, my splits are right based on... I might have messed up Old Yharnam, like... We're about even with the 259 right now. Alright, we need to pause here. Oh, I think I have a lot of time save here, as I did. Yeah, you can see possible time save. In my 259, instead of using the gesture, I hit swap gestures. And then I swapped it with another one and then used that gesture. I think it was like a point gesture or something. I lost a lot of time here for a very stupid reason. I don't know, I feel like my poison section was pretty bad though. I don't know if I'm gonna save that much. I grabbed those because I only had 11 vials, but probably don't need them. I don't put on my gear. You don't really... This fight's done in a few hits, so you don't really need your chest piece on. And I can put it on later. Do that, and then just do like a full combo. Now I can put it on for free. So I've already used one of the 3 cords, and I have the last 2 in my inventory, and I will use those. I just pretty much need to use them before, like around Ligurius. Alright, so the Debbie split, I threw in a Cleric Beast. We go here first. And we hopefully 5-shot Cleric Beast to get good RNG. I'm a little bit peachy with my Vit in this run early, but I don't know. It just feels so nice having like double the health you normally would. Maybe not double, but quite a bit more. Yeah, we did end up saving a good bit of time on the valve there, it looks like. This is the gesture crap. Yeah, let's see what kind of cleric RNG we get. Oh yeah, the Gallad fight. Cleric doesn't have a split, so splitting. Now we're headed to Cathedral Ward to go to Upper Cathedral, kill Emissary, Frida's, the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. That's pretty much it there. Oh yeah, there's the Call Beyond as well. I feel like I did quit out for this tower. I'm gonna get ready to pause. We're bringing it back to the green though. Got some green showing again. Pretty sure I quit out here. Let's see. Yeah. Should have changed my keybinds for this. I like the keys right now. This elixir is probably completely overkill, but I don't know, I have like the hardest time with these bridge people coming up. Okay, so grab this badge. There's a lot of badge grabbing in this run, which unlocks different weapons to purchase later. A lot of the weapons you can pick up, but there's also a lot you have to actually buy. Alright, so I look away, plus use an elixir for this part. It's super cozy, so it is what it is. I'm a peach. Kind of baits the overhead attack from this guy too, so you can like always parry it. But I messed up there. But I got past anyway, so I think I heal. Yeah. Oh, you can see there I try and pop a bolt paper and it uses an elixir, which I very much needed, by the way. I needed that elixir for Hamlet. So now I don't have an elixir for that. But I do a little routing change on the fly to make up for it. Because I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm able to squeeze past this guy, probably awkwardly. Yeah, just barely. Dang elixir meme, man. Game hates me, I swear. You pop your pellet there early just so you'll have enough time for it to fall off before the elevator. You can pop it for free in the elevator before Debbie. I don't do the sweaty strat for this, I just kill the mobs. Definitely have some easy time save here. 2 out of 4 shot it now. Get an L1, probably overkill. Playing it safe. Alright, so we grab the Call Beyond here. Pretty easy to forget this, but we do need it. Up to my pellet. Pop the cord, and pop the pellet for free. Make sure my gun is off, because I do the punch strat here. Now we're going to use our final Bolt Hunter mark for this as well. Perfect planning. Alright, so we punch, L1, L1. Put my gun back on so I don't forget. And then as soon as the tentacle drops, R1, L1, L1, L1. Build up our stamina. R1, 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 L1. And then a charged R2. And as soon as we see prey slaughtered, we mark out. I don't actually split here, I split later. In hindsight, I should have popped my quarter right here, but you'll see why. Always gotta have a good meme happen in a PB run. Yeah, I split right at this lamp warp here. Oh, we're saving some time. Let's go. How am I saving that much time? Maybe I had trouble with the key skip or something. Turn my fan down a little bit. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm choosing to do Gehrman and Moon early. I wasted a lot of time there. I probably should have just bought the elixirs and just ran to Hamlet, but I don't know, my brain was like, okay, let's just do Gehrman early since I don't have the elixir from earlier. I kind of did this oddly. But it was just like an on-the-fly thing. I forgot to pop my cord too. So I popped it there at the last second. That'd have been a train wreck to do that to this run. Just like forget to pop the cord and then you can't kill Moon Present, so run's over. Let's see how this fight goes, I can't remember. Pretty decent RNG so far. Gehrman was behaving. Nice. Throwing our bolds. Got a mark after this. It's very important if you're going to do early Gear Moon like I do. If you don't mark out from the fight, or quit out at least, you go to NG+. And I still need to do the DLC and the Witch. And the Garrett. Pretty decent fight here. Honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip the Legaria split. We'll just split Gear Moon for when we go to the DLC later. If I do more runs of this, I'll probably stop doing early Gear Moon. And do some other like less PG stuff. Like skip Gear Moon early. Now I get the stamina rune. Maybe do early hut skip. Skip Amelia first playthrough. Potentially, I don't know. Hey, would it work to kill him? I don't know. It'd be so hard to time. It's like we did Amelia late in NG versus skipping her entirely and doing her in NG plus with Alfred. I don't know. It's just too much to mess around with. It just works out so much cleaner in the unrestricted route. Because you're pretty much forced to do all the early stuff for the first playthrough because you're going to go straight to Shadows for NG plus and plus 2, so just so much more sensical. Alright, so we trigger a ladder cancel here. I've been getting a lot of second tries, it looks like, in this run on ladder cancel, which is, it's okay. Definitely had some runs where I get like freaking 6 tries and stuff, so I'll take second try. We're in decent form. I find if you do like a late lock on as you're falling, it typically does a little better on what you're trying to aim towards for some reason. Alright, so let's get our pellets ready here. We're gonna go 5-shot this boss. Elixir works out so nicely there. Alright, so pop our pellet at the end of our stamina bar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing RNG. Holy. And this dude's like all up in my way, so I have to deal with him. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing fight. Oh my god, we're so good. Okay. So we get the Rune Workshop tool here, which, do you get, I think you get a trophy. There's the Witch trophy. Do you get a trophy for this? Let's see. Is that not a trophy? Like, do you not need this for the trophies? Are you kidding me? I thought you did. Huh. Interesting. Because I know picking up a rune's a trophy. I guess because the run's so long, it's just... I don't know. I've always thought it was part of it, but it's just... I guess it's convenient more than anything, thinking about it. Because I must say, like, the Iron's pretty damn nice. I'd almost say mandatory for the RNG shit show that this run can turn into. But also that Beast rune, man. That's probably my favorite rune in the game. That's so damn good. Doesn't really have much value in like chalices, but like base game stuff and DLC, it's really nice. Not anything to pop because I already used my cords. I should have come here earlier. I don't know why I did it like I did. I was stupid. Just a lot of running simulator at this point. There's only one item to grab in Canehurst. Well, I say one, there's two things. You gotta get the Executioner's Gloves, which is one of the tools. And then you need to get the badge from Annalise, which accesses, or gives you access to the pistol, whatever, the one in this chest. It gives you access to that one and to Chicago, I think, the two things, because those are both necessary for the trophy. The little hop here. These are the gloves. I feel like those could be really useful in this run. You did like an arcane build. But I feel like all the arcane weapons are kind of bad, so it's, I don't know, be hard to get to work. I am like super beefy for this fight, which doesn't matter. I mean, like, I'm actually really annoyed with myself for not doing this early, even with the elixir thing. That was just a silly fix. I popped my pellet here just before the transition load screen, right here. The transition cutscene. So we do R1 L1, R1 L1, R1 L1 L1 L1, 1 R1, backstab twice. That was probably overkill with my stats, but I'm used to doing it that way. With I usually get here with like 36 strength. Now I have like 44. Leveled up earlier. I did Gamoon early. Got my sweet crown on. Oh, it's gone now. I forgot to stamina manage here like I normally do. I think the way I did it worked out fine anyway. You have to talk to her for like 3 hours to get the badge. He's chatty. Alright, almost to the DLC though. Something exciting because, you know, all those NPCs, all the fun DLC bosses is waiting to destroy us. How much time I lost. I still have to level up here. Am I gonna lose time? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose time. I just don't know how much. Alright, so we killed the doll in one hit. Wait, oh, I already leveled up. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm restocking again? Okay. Oh yeah, runes. That's why I go up here mostly. Yeah, I did lose quite a bit of time like this. Alright. Nice. Not too far behind. Considering how badly that went. With the weird elixir. I would say dupe. It wasn't really a dupe though. I just like used my elixir from my inventory without me wanting to at all. I literally had the bolt paper selected bolt pepper. And yeah, I just used my elixir instead. Kind of annoying. You can just kind of like run up this. Okay, so I build my stamina to pretty much full here after that grab. A lot of weapon pickups. There's like weapon pickups, extra NPCs to deal with, talk to, kill. Gotta kill the sharks, all the normal 5 bosses. A lot to do in the DLC. It's a scary part of the run. Very scary. Like probably the church pick hunter has destroyed my ass so many times, more than anybody in this DLC, I feel like. It's heckin' pain. A lot of quit outs here too, which is kind of annoying. I don't do quite as many as I used to, but I definitely do still do a lot. Like I can think of 2 right now I don't do anymore. Alright, vials, I think I get these 6. Yeah, you see I hesitated there. I probably should have skipped them. Trusted my gut. I don't need that crap, I'm not a peach. But I still got them. Alright, so the first thing coming up is the Gatling gun hunter. He is super easy if you get the strat. If you miss a hit though, at all, like he just messes you up like insanely fast. He's probably like the second hardest NPC you have to deal with. Church pick's definitely the worst. But yeah, this guy has potential to be really annoying too, to be fair. Alright, so I kind of wrap around, get my quit out menu up, and then quit out kind of behind him. Like so. I usually go to the bathroom here in runs. I don't know if I did on this one or not. Let's see. I paused my split, so yeah, I did go to the bathroom. Oh wait, no, that's me pausing them. I'm stupid. I guess the only time I pause my splits and runs where I'm running splits at the same time I'm doing all trophies, so it kind of threw me off there. I was watching OBS. It's like, hey, I paused my splits. That was me. Present me, too. And get another weapon here. You see how handy the torch is in places like this? Like, it's so dang dark. Like Silent Hill 2 on PlayStation 2 dark. Alright, so this is one of the quit outs here I would normally do, but I stopped doing it. Just run past. So scary. You can see all this crap you gotta deal with. Look at this shit. No wonder I used to quit out and use an elixir. Jesus. Okay, heal. My torch out so I can see. Grab the boom hammer. Yep. Alright, fire paper. After the heal. I don't think they chase all the way up here, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how close you are to him when you're running up. I think he kind of means me a little bit. I don't know why this guy was being so annoying. Alright, gotta quit out here. This quit out's nice because it's at the tail end of your stamina bar if you do it right. And then you, like, the way this game works with pellets and elixir is that they share the same global, I guess you could say, or the same cooldown. So if you have one up, you can't use the other. So I have to quit out here to reset that to be able to use my elixir for this part right here. As you can see, there's like 5 of these dudes. 4 of them, 5 of them. Too many. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Simon. This is basically to get him to move to another locale later. We can one-shot him. Yeah, just trigger the tail end of that dialogue and then you're good to go. A couple more ladder cancels coming up because we got 2 weapons to grab. This part's actually kind of cool, the way it works. Pretty damn convenient how it plays out. Try and like line of sight him a little bit. He doesn't spit on me. Stamina manage a little bit here. So where I pop the elixir is basically so I can still have it going a little bit at the top of this ladder. I need to get completely off the ladder, then ladder cancel, get to the edge, roll, sort of wrap tightly 3 times. Grab that. Put out. That was the whirly grab, just kind of nifty. And then the next thing we're gonna grab is the Beast Hunter Scythe. I got a ladder cancel again. So we ladder cancel. Oh, I got the climb instead. Yeah, my ladder cancels are not great on this run. We have to trigger it here, so we grab, roll, trigger. Okay, that's a bit scary. He never hits me there, but he gets close sometimes to the point where I'm like, maybe I should do this a little differently, but I don't know, it works, so. So far it's been fine. Alright, so we trigger that one. So, I might have time to run I'm gonna run to the restroom real fast. Alright, we back. Oh no, Ludwig's already dead? What happened? You get bullied? Alright, so this is some sketch right here. This part of the run sucks. There's so many patients and just dumb to deal with all this crap. I'm pretty peachy with it though, with elixirs and whatnot and quit outs. It's still annoying though. I do a quit out here. There. There's like that quit out there and then 2 ladder cancels coming up. Like I said, DLC has a lot of quit outs and ladder cancels, but It is what it is. Oh, look at that. Third try. We've been getting like second and third try ladder cancels this entire run. It's a good pickup. I wonder if I'll actually save time in the DLC compared to the 259. Most of my time save comes at the end of the run, because I'm pretty sure at least. I'm guessing, like, I feel like the tail end of the run was really good. The rest of it was pretty normal. I mean, you can tell nothing crazy is going on. Alright, I popped the elixir before I opened the door here. It just flows a lot better. It lets these patients get up a little bit so I can run past them typically, like that. And I don't need to shoot that guy every time, but I just do to be safe. But this is the main reason I popped this elixir. This guy right here on my right, like, he's a little bitch. Alright, so, okay, so you can see me, like, when I get to the top of this ladder, I kind of, like, move to the side, and then I activate the ladder cancel. The reason being, like, some ladders have, like, a top section, and if you climb up, like, you know I was describing earlier, if you climb up a ladder from the bottom, and you quit out on the ladder, it's going to spawn you at the bottom. But what happens is, if you climb up a ladder and you get to the top, you get off the ladder, quote unquote, and you get to the top, and then you quit out, you would think, oh, it's going to spawn me at the top of this ladder now because that's where I am, but you're actually still technically on the ladder because it has like a little extra section there that still counts as you being on the ladder. So it spawns you at the bottom again. It's really weird. So that's why I have to like move a little extra sometimes with the DLC ladders especially. Just the way they're built. Alright, so yeah, I'm just thinking ahead, there's so many quit outs. Like just back to back here. It's actually stupid. Some of them I feel like are like unavoidable though. Let's see what emissary and RNG I get today. When did I do this run? I think it was yesterday I did it. They're usually kind of assholes. See, my meter dropped off there. He was a little slow. Not too bad of RNG so far. Like, we can deal with it. Actually pretty nice so far, because I got like an extra spawn, I feel like. And the other one spawns. I'll wait just a second. Okay. Move a little bit, and two-shot it. Alright, now I'm gonna quit out. And quit out. You can't quit out, like if you quit out before the echoes, then the boss doesn't actually die. So you gotta be careful about that kind of thing whenever you're doing a lot of quit outs like this. This quit out serves one really nice purpose, and that is to preserve your beast meter. Because for whatever reason, all the meter that you built up whenever you quit out stays there. You can see it at the top. Like, I don't have an active pellet right now, but I still have an active meter. So when we pop our next pellet, it picks up where that meter left off. This is really freaking nice. We do bolt, activate, get the cutscene, pop the pellet, lock on. 1, 2, 4 to interrupt. Do like 2 hits, then wait. Try and get a backstab. We actually got it. Yeah, this is a decent fight. I messed up a little bit, but I'll take it. Maria can be a little bit trolly, so I take decent fights all day. Now the next part coming up are the sharks. You have to kill the sharks to get Rakuyo, which is one of the 26 weapons, so yeah, there's no way around. You have to kill them. And I would say their difficulty potential, not their difficulty overall, or even when the fight goes well if you have a strat, but like their difficulty potential is like 10 of 10, fucking insane. But most times you don't have to deal with that crap, especially in this run. But like casually, and you don't know what you're doing, that is just absolutely unfair. It's still scary to do it. It's just scary to fight the sharks. It is. Always will be. Just being in the back of your mind that if you mess up like a one thing, you're gonna get fucked up. I feel like he started moving right before that hit. He's probably cutting it too close there. We get the strat here? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Alright, so I quit out for two reasons here. One is my pellet's still going, and two, we have a ladder cancel active already. So that triggers the ladder cancel to bring us back up to the top. And now we can also elixir immediately. Which I use a stamina bar first, but still. Yeah, I like run almost full stamina bar and then I pop the elixir. You can definitely run through a lot of these places without elixirs. I have them. I have a lot of insight to buy them, so it's like, why not use them? Be a little crazy. Alright, so this is where Simon ends up at this point in the DLC. Let's smack him through the wall. To one-shot him to get the bow blade plus a key. And then we're going to do the other slope quit I was talking about. It's called Fishing Hamlet skip. Basically what happens is, like, as you're sliding down a slope, you hit a part of the floor or the ground that is essentially a kill box. But you have like a window after the slope drop when you hit to quit out and it not kill you. So that's what's happening here. See, it's a very small window. If you do it late, you die. If you do it early, you just spawn back up top. So quitting out early is perfectly fine. You just lose a little time, but just if you're doing something like this, just be very mindful that you definitely don't want to be late on the quit out or your whole run just dies. Because the lamp, let's see, the lamp I have right now is all the way back at Ludwig. I would have to run from Ludwig's fight. Or Ludwig's room all the way back here. Would be absurd. I was chugging water during this run, so I think I do a few bathroom breaks. Alright, so we're coming in from the fishing hamlet skip. And then we go straight from this into this wall here to get to Orphan. You can get stuck in that wall fairly easily if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so we're gonna do fire paper and then pellet after we transition here. I think I messed up a little bit on this fight. I messed up just a tiny bit on like all the DLC fights. I feel like. What did I do? Did I get a visceral on this guy, I think? Let's see. Wait, did I mess this one up? Oh yeah, because he lived. Yeah, that's what it was. He lived from the charged R2, and I did not expect it with that much health for him to survive. I was like, oh shit. I knew I messed something up. That's very minor, but still, it can get scary because Orphan is a pretty tough boss. Alright, now for the NPC that ends all NPCs. The Church Pick Hunter. This thing hits like a truck. I don't remember what RNG I got at this fight. So Brador, I just shoot. I think I get a really good shot here. Yeah, I just no-scoped him. Alright, so I trick my weapon. You don't need fire paper. It doesn't really change the amount of hits, but you don't have anything else to do, so I just pop it for fun, basically, at this point. Alright, so I have my torch out, extended cleaver. We open the door, we walk in a little bit to aggro to trigger the NPC. Pop our pellet as we're walking back, then do a R2, charged R2, backstab into another charged R2. Another charged R2 there, roll that gunshot. Charged R2, and then one more little tink of damage. Finishes the NPC off. Get Gradia's, or Fist of Gradia. And then he drops the charge pick. Alright, so I swap off my torch. I kind of like look down here and pull up my menu and start doing the gear swap. To AI break her, which it worked. She's chilling. It makes that so cozy when it works. Alright, and then we get the skull. And let's see, do I get that? I don't think I get... Do I get the animation cancel? Nah, I didn't get the god cancel. That's so hard. That one's weird. You want to spam pretty fast, but also wiggle a little bit, I think helps for some reason. But we didn't get it. The insane time save is gone. Alright, so one last thing to do in NG / the DLC. We just gotta kill Laurence. Oh, yeah. So I go ahead and restock. Since I'm coming up this way to the gravestone anyway, I go ahead and restock on papers and pellets and stuff. But the cool thing about this run is, like, once you're done with NG, the first one, it feels like you're about halfway done with the run. It's really cool. Get a lot of stuff done. Because mostly NG plus and NG plus 2, as far as base game goes, it's just like an any % run with some minor differences. And then you just do the chalices at the end. Yeah, it's just a really nice point to get in the run, because not very many runs make it this far. Because not only are you about halfway done, you're also fairly beefy at this point too, like with your levels. Alright, so the Laurence strat is something definitely worth learning, because it's perfectly consistent. You run into his knee, R1, L1, transform your weapon, 3 R1s, L1, L1, and does like a juicy counter hit as he backs up, then the same rotation, 3 R1s, L1, L1, smack his leg. This is where I think I fuck up. Yeah, I got the stagger because I did it early. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, dang it. I actually lost a good chunk of time there. I never get that early stagger. Of course I got out in this run. There's so much that can go wrong, you know? Just so many little things like that. It's like, what are the chances you're gonna do all this stuff perfectly in a run? Looks like we might lose a little time here. I don't know, actually. Oh, we saved 0.1 at the DLC. Let's go. Oh, oh, the pace. The heckin' pace, man. They were still like almost exactly even with the run I was running, or the run I was going against. Consistent. Alright, so NG plus, we need to get 2 red jellies, which are the final 2. We need to grab the wooden shield. We need to get the Yahar'gul gem a second time, so we have 3 18%. I think that's really it. It's just pretty much any percent plus a few extra things like that, really. This is the point where like unrestricted just is so nice, because you literally spawn in, you do the clinic skip, and you go to shadows, AI freeze them, kill them, and you're at Rom already. It's crazy. But with this one, you have to kill Gascoigne, do Amelia skip, do hut skip, and then you get to shadows. I guess it's not too bad. I don't know. About a third of the skips in this game I hate so much. Most of them are not that bad though. But the ones I do hate, I really fucking hate. I should run like Dark Souls 3 all bosses for like a few months and then come back to this game and I can appreciate these skips more. But man, I hate them right now. Alright, let's see how sewer skip goes. Because I can't remember. Looked good to me. Kind of like sucked me in, so I think that worked actually. I'm really curious to see, like, since I'm doing proper splits on this run, I'm curious to see when it's all said and done. Like what my actual time saves are in some of these splits. I kind of go PG here. I don't trust NG plus bridge people. They're not wired the same as NG bridge people. They're there to fuck you up. Extra hard. Oh, that was some good strafing there. I'm actually impressed with myself on that one, I'm not gonna lie. How did I do that? That was good.
What's that smell?
This looks like a good Gascoigne fight to me.
Oh, it seems
Let's go.
to me it's enough to make a man sick.
The only thing I really messed up was I got knocked back there. It's like the main thing. That was a good fight. Alright, so we light the cathedral ward lamp here. And we go back to the dream. You need to... The main thing you need to do is buy the emblem so you can access cathedral ward. But also while I'm there, I restock on... so you see I have a good bit of echoes, so I use that money to buy vials, bullets, and the emblem. I could level up here too, but if you level up at this point, you gotta quit out to activate the doll. I just am lazy, so I don't do it. Plus I wouldn't get like a ton of levels anyway. Alright, so yeah, I buy, see, 51, 61, yeah, and then the emblem, and then I'm bold hunter mark out. So that's done. So now we can access the left gate, and we don't need to fight Amelia here, so we're just gonna do the Amelia skip. Which is the one and only time I do Amelia skip in this run. With the route I do. I should honestly just do Amelia skip twice, an NG plus and +2, and just kill Alfred early, I guess. I need to like properly time out how everything works though. So I popped the elixir basically for free there at the gate because you gotta wait for it to open. You just pop it while you're standing there. And then run here, go to the left, wrap around tight, go up the I think did I get a hit? Maybe? Yeah, a little hit there, alright. A little love tap. Alright, heal before the drop. Launch, just roll. I was like, I don't lock on there, I guess. I usually want to take off my chest piece and my boots at this point, or my pants or whatever, but I chose not to here. So we're gonna do a Amelia skip like this. I don't know, I was just like really confident. I said, fuck it, let's go. It's one of those moods yesterday. Alright, and then while we're doing the skip, we grab this wooden shield here. I'll never understand, like, why you're even able to control your character the way you do whenever you have death cam like this. It's so weird. It's like this fucked up tank control setting. Like, why is that even a thing? Either you should have normal movement, or you shouldn't be able to move at all in this state, I feel like. But yet you have these like wonky ass controls. It's really strange to me. Alright, I need to pause the splits, right? Yeah. And the run I'm going against, I think, has NG plus hut skip, but NG plus 2, I don't think I do hut skip. I'm curious how the time works out with that. Yeah, hut skip is top of my list. I fucking loathe hut skip. Like, I could practice it for 8 hours and still hate it. So I get the lamp. Although I still do the skip, I do get the lamp. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's say 5, 6 seconds, maybe. I had to go out again because he's in my face because I messed up the slope thing. Yeah, this... I really hate this skip. Yeah, getting the lamp is really complicates things here. I walked so far forward there. I really did. I walked so far forward there. I'm gonna pause on this load screen. Just because it's an extra warp. Oh, that's so painful to, like, I mean, I remember that happening very vividly because it was one of the most painful time losses in the run to me. It wasn't like the biggest time loss, but it was just like, oh my god, why did I do that? This skip in practice is actually kind of fun to do, but I don't know, in runs, an hour and a half in, a 3-hour run, it's just... It just annoys the hell out of me. I feel like getting the lamp, having the extra quit out, the warp, I'm probably still saving a little bit of time compared to going the normal way, but my god. Okay, maybe I broke even here. This is so bad. Like, I'm laughing because I'm just annoyed at it, but I'll just laugh it off. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This hex skip, man. So garbage. Why is it so garbage, man? Did it work? Yeah, it looked good. Woo! We made it. And then I hit the ledge early there, so I messed that up too. Oh god, it's so bad. The NG Plus was just a train wreck. At least I got Amelia skip first try, I guess. Oh man. Man. I hate rewatching this part so much. There's too many pauses. Like, even doing this after the fact is kind of annoying to pause so often, but I can't imagine pausing this much in an actual run for 3 hours. It would drive me insane. This is too much work. There's too much other shit to focus on. I'm trying to beat this heck game already. Is this pig aggro? Oh, that was good. That makes up for a little bit. Let's see how this goes, though. Let me in there. I'm like wiggly. Oh, I made it. Let me pause for the shadows aggro. Hopefully we get some good shadows RNG. They gonna behave? Die. I quit out here for the elixir. Because I want to use it in a fairly specific spot. I actually don't use it in the right spot. I just remembered. Not on this. I think I do it right on NG+2. I don't do it right here. So I definitely cost myself a bit of time. I think I would wait, because I like to use it right at the lamp before the ledge fall here, but I think I didn't for some reason. Yeah. If you use it at the lamp there, though, it makes this a really nice cycle for the centipede. It only cost me like 2 seconds, though. It looks like 2 or 3 seconds, so it's not a big deal. Thought that would cost me for some reason. NG plus Rom. Look at these shitty spiders, man. What was that? I should have killed that one there. Look how far away it is. I should have killed it while I was over there, man. That lost me like 5 seconds, probably. That was stupid. I need more damage stats early on so I can guarantee I don't know how much more I need to guarantee a 1 cycle there, but that saves a nice chunk of time to get 1 cycle both playthroughs. But yeah, it's just I get just any percent stuff now still, plus the jelly and the gem, and that's it. Do I have any quit outs coming up? Let's see how Yahar'gul. If I get Yahar'gul skip, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I pop an elixir here. I don't think I can one-shot this wheelchair mob. Yeah, I gotta 2-shot him. My pellet like drops. This gives me plenty of time to attempt the skip over and over if I do it like this. Because I suck at it apparently. I do a peachy pull up on the quit out because I died to Yahar'gul skip the other day. Now I'm paranoid. Yeah, I don't have any quit outs for a little bit, so I'll BRB. We back. Yeah, I just do them like all in one split, so I don't have to worry about boss splits and NG pluses, which is nice. So we go here, we do lecture hall skip. I think this is first try as I line it up. Oh, it's so nice. I love that. Fuck me, I love getting that first try. There's something about it. Alright, so we get the tool, which is the auger? Yeah, so I get auger of Debbie. And we get our last 2 red jellies. Like I said, you have to get these twice. And then we just bold hunter mark out, so I'm double checking that I have the 2 from before. Because if you happen to miss 2 of the jellies on NG or NG plus, you can get them on NG plus 2. It's not a big deal. I like to double, triple check everything to make sure I have everything up. That is not a fun way to lose a run whenever you just forget a pickup or something, like you forget one weapon that he'll see or like one random hunter tool, it's like, you know, it would have been a PB by like 2 minutes or something, and that cost you. Oh, it's so frustrating. I have a pretty consistent thing I do here with my stamina, because I think I have stamina rune plus no endurance right now. Just base. So what I do is, once I get around the lamp, I could swap my cocktails in a second, right? Cocktail? Okay, there we go. Alright, so once I get about here, I stamina manage all the way to full, then I start running. And when I get kind of close to this little ledge bridge part, so like right here, I chuck a cocktail at that part, and that aggroes all of them to it. It's pretty cozy. It seems to work really nicely so far. I've tried a bunch of different things on this part. It's just without getting the lamp and warping like you would in like NG. It just makes it, it's just so unfamiliar. I think I was checking to make sure I had 9 tools there. I'm glad that spider, the big ass spider, is not a part of all trophies. Fuck that thing. Gotta run past this heck NPC again. Cool part about the NG pluses though is like outside of the few key items you need, you really don't have to do much. You just run past everything, kill a few bosses, and you're done. I was tempted, like, after I decide I'm actually done with this category, I was tempted to like do a like segmented run, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I've done so many, I think I've done 3 segmented runs of different categories now. It's a lot of work. Like to do a segmented run of this as well as I would want it to go, it'd probably take me like 2 or 3 weeks of recording. And then editing would take another like few days. I just don't know if it's worth it. I feel like the result is cool, but it's not worth like a month of time, basically. There are some fights in this game where I swear my stamina bar builds up slower than normal. It happens in the Chalices. Like I swear when I'm fighting Queen Yharnam and Headless Bloodletting Beast, those two specifically, I feel like my stamina bar recharges at like half rate or something. So weird. See, is NG plus Miko gonna be normal? Can't remember. Is this just a normal fucking fight? We chilling? Oh my god, dude, that never happens. There's always some dumb crap that happens on NG plus Mikos. Who are we? How lucky. It wasn't a little heck. I almost died right there. No, I knew what I was doing. You can fall a little bit there. I'm just trying to keep it spicy, you know. Alright, so we need Wet Nurse and Gammon. So the first ending you do, I don't know the names of the endings. I just know the first one you kill Gammon and Moon. Second one you kill Gammon. The third one Gehrman kills you. So we're going for the kill Gehrman one now, without moon presence. So just 2 more bosses and we're on to NG +2. I'm not trying to, I know I keep talking ahead like what's coming up, but like I'm pretty sure this is the wet nurse fight where she gave me like absolutely freaking god RNG. Like it was weird to watch. Or it might have been a different run. I hope it's this one. I want this in my PB if it's this. Please be this one. It was so weird. It looks like it is so far. Yeah, look at her. She's not doing anything. What is she doing? She's so nice. She's doing nothing. What is this fight? I have no idea what causes this. It's so bizarre to watch. Like, what is she doing? Like, what is that? Like, can't you do that all the time? Oh, it's so nice. Oh, something cool about this run too is like, as long as you've collected the weapon at some point, you don't have to have it on you. Like, say there's 10 weapons to collect, and you picked up the first one early, and then you deleted it, and you picked up the other 9. Once you get that 9th weapon, you still get the trophy. That's actually pretty cool. So if you have like expensive weapons you want to sell or something, it's not a big deal. Alright, so we killed a doll, 50 strength, 40 vit, and some skill. I get 29. I do want to level my endurance, but I get 13 later. I get it before the chalices. Swap our gem to 18%. Restock with the 4 cold blood flower buds. Oh my god, I just wasted so much time there. Alright, so yeah, all we have to do is kill Gehrman for this one. I might could save a little time if this fight goes really well. Oh, it's gonna be close. Nah, we're not saving time. This fight's already garbage. He trolled there. I could have saved time if he didn't troll with that dumb combo at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time. Little bitch. Honoring wishes. That's the ending. Alright, so we lost almost like, I guess like 5.4. The thing is, like, that any percent had pretty shitty Gehrman, but the big thing was the HUD skip. I lost so much time on HUD skip. We're still close to even with this run though, so far. Do some gear toggling. Alright, so the big thing we need to do here is we've gotten the gem already, got all the jellies, so all you really need to do in this one is kill Alfred. Everything else is just 80%. Well, no, Alfred and Eileen. Forgot about Eileen. So Eileen for the badge, the sewer badge as well. Kill Alfred for his badge. There's a lot of badge grabs, basically. But 2 of them require NPC kills. It's a cozy one though. I really like NG Plus 2 compared to NG Plus. You don't have to do sewer skip. You don't have to do Amelia skip. Just do shitty hut skip. Alright, let's triple backstab this heck. 1, 2, 3.
I'll string you up like the filthy beast you are.
The level ups I do at the end of NG Plus are like probably the comfiest ones in the whole run. You get the 40 vet, maxed out strength. It just feels nice. I feel like I can't be killed at this point, which I can. I've died many countless times with these stats, but it feels good. Alright, so we need to get the sewer badge here by the Pico. I heal up. I don't have that much health missing, but Gascoigne, while he's not too difficult, he hits pretty damn hard right now, so it's the duel of the glass cannons for NG plus Gascoigne. Not as cool as the Duel of Fates, but still a duel. I have no idea how this fight went. Hopefully it's decent. It doesn't embarrass me. Maybe? Oh, okay. Good opener. Popping the fire. Alright, let's go. Maybe? Oh, didn't get it.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Alright. It was a little weird. But we'll take it. I kind of did it to myself, to be honest. I saw an opportunity for a perfect fight, and I missed it. You don't need to heal after him in NG pluses because you're going to warp to Cathedral Ward, so it's a waste of time and resources to heal. The only reason, well, I guess 2 reasons. No, just 1, yeah. Literally the only reason I go back here is to get the emblem for Cathedral Ward. Otherwise you don't need to come here at all, I don't think. Because you don't have to go to the, well, I guess you have to go, no, you do need the top unlocked too. Because you have to come back later after you're in the midst of the chalices. You gotta come back up there to do the, you gotta do the arcane haze extractor. I think that's the thing really. You need that part unlocked. Pretty sure you have to go to the dream one time to get that going. I don't know, this game's weird with that kind of stuff. So I wait to pop the elixir till my stamina bar's out here. So that way I get use of the elixir for these guys. And the dudes at the gate after here too. Because the thing about this part is, like, since I'm killing Alfred now, so first thing, I need to trigger a ladder cancel, or activate the ladder cancel. So I still have the elixir going a little bit, but then it wears off like right there. Awkward. But it still worked out though. It still worked out. That's good. That was one of those things I meant to practice, and I just said fuck it and just did it in a run. And it worked out, so I was like, that's kind of pretty lucky. I should have definitely tested that a few times. To see like about where I need to pop it and the path I need to take, and do I need to get first try ladder cancel or does it make it weird, you know, stuff like that. Alright, with the damage stats I have, this fight's pretty normal. You don't get any like early staggers. If I had like 40 skill right now, I think I'll get early stagger maybe. But I have like 29 skill maybe. That's pretty normal. If I smacked her head right there before the visceral, that would be bad. The reason I do this older strat for NG Plus though is I like to build up meter, and this strat's really nice for building up meter. Because the thing is, you don't need like a ton, but so like when you quit out with beast meter, as I was saying earlier in the run, you retain it. So what I do here is, to prevent me having to pop an extra pellet, I get my meter as high as possible in Amelia, so as it's trickling down after the quit out, it still is at a point where I can make use of it. Because it's not just a visual thing, like you actually get the damage increase from the meter that's showing right now, although your pellet is not technically active. It's kind of nice. So I should have, like, with that meter, from the looks of it, I probably have like 60% damage increase still right now. 50 or 60. You don't need to pop the fire here, but I had to wait for my stamina anyway, and popping a paper doesn't affect your stamina regen, so just popped it just cuz. He drops 3 fire paper too if you haven't talked to him at Cathedral Ward, like over at the dog spot. So he drops it right there instead. So I just picked those up. Doesn't take very long. Alright, now for our final hut skip. Let's see how hut skip goes this time, because NG Plus, it was a gosh dang travesty. I'm pretty sure I broke even. A skip that saves like 40 plus seconds, I ended up probably breaking even. Like, that's just sad. That's so sad. Oh man. At least I went for it though, right? Let's be positive here. At least I went for the thing skip. Did I do a bathroom break here? I might have. Yeah, I was chugging water yesterday for some reason. Not that that's a bad thing, but I usually don't chug it during runs. But yeah, so we're doing hut skip. We got the slope quit out, shadows freeze, Yahar'gul skip, and then everything else is just any percent stuff. And then we're ready for chalices finally. That's what I'm excited to see. I don't know. I know the chalices went well. Like, I'm pretty sure this run was deathless, if I remember correctly. I'm just curious, like, to see the individual boss fights, how they actually went. Look at this peachy ass setup. God. That's so slow. That's good, go. Let's go. First try, please. Please. Yes. Under pressure. First try. Ooh. Ooh, I remember that one. I like hit the ledge early, so it bumped me out a little bit. I thought I was gonna die there, but I was like, part of me was like, I'm gonna die, and the other part of me was like, just keep the faith. We got this. It actually worked out. Looking at it like this, I'm actually surprised I did that. Like, I'm surprised I didn't just quit out and try it again. Like, that was brave, borderline stupid to do that. But hey, it worked out. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so now another Shadows freeze. I like to get my stamina up pretty high. Run at a slight angle, jump. Got pretty good positioning there. Getting my paws ready. I don't know how many tries this took. Oh, no. Not like this. There's a part of me that's just sad I lost time like this, but also another part of me is like, well, easy time save for next time. If I decide to keep running this. I don't know, I need to move away from this category at this point. I need to keep my sanity. Okay, second try. Not bad. I'd say my average runs, like, I'll get like third try every time. Yeah, I think my Shadows freeze has definitely improved. My hut skip not so much. Although this hut skip was good. NG plus was one of the worst I've ever had. So still need practice. He was walking alone. Die. Alright, we need to quit out here. Okay. You know what's weird here? Like, you can get past the boss room before they're technically dead. So what I was thinking is, not that it would serve any purpose, so just curiosity, if you beat the boss there and get past the gate and quit out before you get the echoes, does the boss respawn? Maybe Shadows behaves differently. I don't know how that works. See, I popped the elixir at the right spot this time. Now I'll get the good cycle. But I waited to pop it like right here last and in G+. But I like let go circle and then re-hit it at the two parts of the stair there. The stairs there. Let's see, do we get this? Yes. I love that setup, it's so nice. It makes that skip so easy. Alright, so we retain our meter, plus we get the good setup for the key skip. One shot the stupid spiders. Let's see if this Rom fight goes a bit better than NG+, because NG+ was crap. I'm pretty sure, I know it was one of the fights in this run had the really annoying spider that was in like Egypt. Back up, Rom. Back up, please. No. No, look at her health. That's what I'm saying. If I had like 10 more skill points. I don't know, it might take more than 10 skill though, to be fair. Get like consistent 1 cycles. I'm not sure. Now for Yahar'gul skip. Oh boy. It's like I don't get any peach lamps really in this entire run, but this is one of the few that I consider slightly. Just because, like, if I'm gonna go full-blown no pull-up quit-out menu Yahar'gul skip, no elixir, blah blah blah, maybe I could justify it, but I don't know. I like the way I do this. I just wish my actual execution was a little better. Okay, that's fine. So just from pulling up the quit out menu twice for Yahar'gul skip like that, I probably cost myself like, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds across the whole run. That's fine. It's better than dying and having to start over. I don't know, I do some things like that periodically that just preserve runs. Mostly because I've lost good runs to that very thing from time to time, and it just makes me paranoid to do it again. I just don't want to go through that. The pain is too real. I love this song. Oh, something else, if I got more damage stats for Rom to guarantee the 1 cycle, I could do a different opener on this boss too. Oh, I forgot about this crap. Dude, what is this fight? This pissed me off so much. Like, what is going on, man? Like, what the hell was that? That was some bullshit. I hate, dude, even watching this, I'm pissed again. Like, fuck you, one Reborn. What was that crap? Fucking stagger, you little shit. What the heck, man? Miyazaki, please stop trying to fuck my runs. I know he's watching. Not because of how awesome I am. Of course I'm awesome. But I don't know. He just likes to fuck everybody. Things are going too well for this person. Fuck them. So he changes the RNG. Yeah, I do the same thing here as NG+. I'm like, after this next stamina bar, I managed to do the cocktail throw. If you don't stamina manage here, it actually gets kind of weird. Because you like, I don't know, you kind of run out too close to this mob to my right there. And they mess you up. Alright, do I peach out here and quit out at the door? Let's see. I don't quit out. Wow, I'm brave. How am I so brave? I thought for sure I'd quit out. As you can feel when you're on a decent run. I should have quit out there, man. I'm crazy. I think we're actually going to save some decent time on this split, though. That hut skip was pretty solid for me. I don't think... Well, oh yeah, the one Reborn was crap, though. God, that was crap. I just realized that ate so much of my time save. Because he's a little bitch. That's actually so frustrating. I don't feel like I could do anything about that. He just would not stagger. I don't know, maybe I need to get like 30 bit and just get more damage earlier. I don't ever pellet that early. I just wanted to try it. No Swedish America? No, I don't think he gave me good RNG at all on this run. Yeah, he's a little bitch. I'm pretty sure I got shitty RNG every single playthrough. Like NG plus and 2. And that puppet's there. Like, what is this? Dude, this is some dog shit right here. Look at this RNG, man. What am I... Dude, like, I have no control over any of this. It's so dumb. Fortunately, that puppet backed up, though. I don't know why he chose to, but... Oh, I swear to God, sometimes you just can't do a goddamn thing about it. You're just gonna lose 10, 15 seconds for no goddamn reason. It's so frustrating, man, to watch. It's one thing to experience, like, watching it back like this. Like, literally nothing I could do about that. It's so fucking annoying. Screw you, man. You have to run to Wet Nurse, kill Wet Nurse, do the dream segment with all the purchases. I don't know. I'll be right back though. Alright, we back. This RNG is not going to be as good as the other Wet Nurse, that's for dang sure. That was just god tier RNG, that was so fucking rare. good RNG though, to be honest. Like, it's not NG plus level, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. We have 2 minutes. Finish this fight out. File the shit. Warp to the Chalice. Are we gonna save time? I feel like a little bit. Wet Nurse is a really great spot to get everything situated. A minute 25 left to save some good time. We're gonna be in the green, maybe? Can we be in the green before we go to the Chalice? Maybe? So we buy 2 of those, 6 of those, we buy a bunch of weapons. Hunter Axe, Third King, Burial Blade, Blade of Mercy, Kirk Hammer, Ludwig's Holy Blade, Rider Pelage, Chicago, Rifle Spear, Stake Driver, Tonitros, Licarius Will, 5 guns, sprayers. Only restock. Just dump all 3 endurance and then all skill, so we get 39 as planned. I panicked here because I thought that I needed 5,500 for some reason, not 1,000, but I had enough. Oh, we're saving some time here, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that hut skip was good. That's what saved that time right there. Hut skip was, for what I do, that hut skip was almost flawless. The only thing that would have been better is not getting the lamp, pretty much. Alright, back in the positive though. We are ahead. We were like even or slightly behind for like most of the run. Now we're actually saving time. Let's go. Heck you. Heck you. Second try. That's the going theme for me apparently. With ladder cancel. I actually got poisons. I don't know. It's like a timing thing with that part. It's so weird. There's like a rhythm and timing to that bridge. So troll. There's a lot of quit outs. A lot of quit outs and chalices. Ugh. I hate it. That's the one thing I really like. Segmented runs are really hard to do. I feel like it's like it's like a whetstone. Really good practice, but whenever you get the final product and you've trimmed out all the load screens, it is so fucking nice. Just look at. There's all these quit outs. All this shit is just gone. I get a lot of jump attacks from that guy. I don't know why, but he should stop bullying me. I don't deserve this level of bullying. Yeah, you don't get, for this first chalice, you don't get any lamps at all. You do 4 ladder cancel warps because you have 3 levers, so 1 for each layer, the 3 layers, and then you also have a pre-boss area to go to for some bloods. Say you get like 0 lamp, or actually 0 lamps. You do a couple ladder cancels after that, but they're pretty rare. Most of the quit outs are for like levers and stuff. For the rest of the chalices. Well, I got stuck on that guy. What the heck? So this layer we gotta do the normal lever plus pre-boss area. Ladder cancel there. Ladder cancel's getting better. Getting a lot of second tries. That was first. Let's go. We're warming up. I added in a lot of like well, not this chalice obviously because you gotta quit out anyway, but like if you could animation cancel the lever pulls, it'd be one thing, but this chalice excluded. I actually added in a lot of like sort of running up flush with the lever and quitting out, and then when you come back in you just pull the lever and mark out, and then like nothing aggro's. It's pretty freaking comfy, I'm not gonna lie. Very nice. RTA wise, it's kind of a mess, but it's really consistent. Did he fall? No, he did not fall. He did not have good timing though, so it doesn't matter. Dude, get off me, man. Well, heck. First try again. Oh man, we are on fire right now. I love it when I'm playing like this. Yeah, we have to come here. I think it's like 4 Ritual Blood 2s you grab here, which is quite a few Ritual Bloods. Pretty sure it's 4. Yeah. That's kind of the way the chalice. I forgot to pause there for a second. I'll keep him paused for an extra second here. Ah, I didn't leave him paused that long. Oh well, it's fine. It's like half a second off or something. Not a big deal. Yeah, you definitely want to pellet before this door here. Unless you, I mean, I don't know. Would it be, maybe if you did the non-charge aggro, it'd be fine. Or losing time? I did have the awkward poison thing happen. Dang, that much time? Really? That's unexpected. Alright, so this one, now we gotta start getting the lamps again, because like I said in the first chalice, you don't get a single lamp. This part's pretty cool. I like this this routing here. Pop the elixir right before this door. And you just cozily walk through everything. Nobody's messing with you. I was thinking though, like, I wonder for some of these places, like, so in the lower Themerian, you're killing mobs at like levers and stuff to get ritual blood force, but like the grabs you do in central here, like any of the chest grabs, I wonder if you could skip any of them by getting like really god RNG from the drops. Also, fuck this boss. I hate this boss so much. He's so fucking annoying. Like, get over here and suck on this cocktail, you slut. Incredible how annoying they made that guy. Get rid of the cocktail because we don't need it for a while. Get it off my quick bar. Now for these two layers we have to light the lamp and then backtrack. So ping it and then go right. And then we need to hug the, let me see if I remember the rats. I get confused. I think it's hug the right side for the sludge. And then the left later. Makes sense. It's one of the few parts in the run where I have to look at my notes to remember. I think it's right though. Yeah, right side. And we kill this first guy, but just hope that the second guy doesn't mess with us. Kind of move away from the chest a little bit, like directly across from him. Yeah, it worked out nicely there. Doesn't always go that well though. Alright, so we did the pre-lantern area, now we have to go do the lever. So the thing here is like just get to the ladder ASAP and just run. Don't stamina manage, don't do anything crazy, just freaking run and you shouldn't get hit. You stall any, like you're gonna get messed up there. Okay, good RNG there. Alright, the second boss... Wait, have we fought a boss yet? What layer is this? 2. Okay, yeah, so the next boss is Keeper. Oh yeah, the first one was that blood beast-possessed soul bitch. I hate that boss. God. So in the first 3 chalices, the only boss I don't use a pellet on is the beast possessed soul, because you 2-shot that boss. It might be, I don't know, maybe I should test like pelleting and then just running in and R1ing him or something. I don't know. Maybe that'd be better, because he just trolls so much. Like, don't throw a cocktail, just run in. He almost always has a fireball at the opener, so maybe just run in and just beat the hell out of him quickly. I mean, you can run in and backstab him, but the backstab's kind of awkward depending on his opener, so I don't know. Need to mess around with it. This chalice is kind of cozy though, because I don't think there's really much Compared to most of the other ones, there's not a lot of quit out action happening, which is cool. I like the RTA friendly spots. I run down the middle here and then hang left because it kind of like baits this mob to get stuck on that pot. It's cool. All right, now the lever. Watch this shit. Look at that guy. The jump scare, man. Literally the jump scare. Peed a little. Mother hecker. I'm pretty sure this is this is one of the flush run up quit outs. Yeah, this one's nice. I like these quit outs. I think this might be, is this the only quit out in this Chalice? I'm pretty sure. I think so. I don't know, it's mainly the first Chalice that just has too much going on with it. It's like such an easy Chalice, but you quit out 4 fucking times for ladder cancel. Alright, final central boss, which is this Thumerian Descendant 1.0? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I'm not popping my pellet yet. This is definitely Thumerian Descendant. Heck this guy, man. Heck you. You old heck. He's so troll. Look at him. He's just being a little biatch. Have to run across the whole arena. Fuck you, dude. I'm saving time though. A little bit. Didn't gold it, but saved 2 seconds, so that's nice. Now for lower Thumerian. This is where the run starts getting spicy. See, this one has 1 ladder cancel warp. No, wait. 2 ladder cancel warps, I think. No, 3. 3 ladder cancel warps in this layer. With this Chalice. But it's a longer Chalice, so it's not too bad for that. This is the only Chalice you do with 4 layers. So I skip this lamp. There's a ladder right here. Ladder cancel. Second try, the going trends. We're getting better at it for a while, but we fell back to 2 instead of 1. Stupid spider move. Moof. Not gonna lie, those lever quitouts would be so nice if they were allowed. Tanya, Maria door, Mensis door, and lever quitouts. Be golden. Heckin' golden. I don't think I need fire paper for this fight, but it's a very small time loss to pop it, so... Let's see the RNG here. Got the good opener. Okay. I kind of trolled here. Like I've gotten those parries. I try and pull back a little bit to bait the gunshot, and then I can backstab, L1. Yeah. Pretty okay fight. I mean, obviously some time lost there, but I'll take it compared to some of my fights. Alright, so that's layer 1 down. Like I said, this one has 4 layers, so it's a pretty long chalice. So not only does it have all the bosses, you have to also keep in mind the only part of the entire run where you have to farm for a Ritual Blood 4. You need a single drop. But if you go for more than one, it can be beneficial as well. Good rat RNG, we could slip past there. I had like a string of, I mean, back in the day, I swear I had like a string of like, I don't know, 30 runs in a row that got this far over the course of multiple months, where like that rat was in the worst spot possible every single time. It was so annoying. It's like he's on the far left, so you can't squeeze past. If you go wrap to the right, then you get sludged. It's like, so the only thing you can do is two-shot the rat and then go past. Just so stupid, but like that, yeah, that RNG was really nice. Just squeeze past him. This quit out's really nice, because so you kill him first, and while he's dying, waiting to drop his item, you spend that time pulling the lever. Loot him. He drops nothing, so we're 0 for 1 on Ritual Bloods. Basically any fat boys or bagmen you want to kill that you come across for a chance to get a Ritual Blood for. I wonder if like, so getting the first, like if you killed the first mob and got one, I wonder if like it'd be better to not kill any more after that. Maybe it would be, and just get the guaranteed chest. Third try ladder cancel. Fuck, man. There we go. Got one. So 1 for 2. Let's go. 1 for 3. Only if you're listening. Dance. Dance like butterflies. Alright. No aggro here. Yeah, 1 for 3 is good. So far we're at 33%. Yeah, you wanna, I feel like, I don't know. Would it be better to skip all the mobs? I'm not sure. I feel like it's better to take the gamble and just hope for one. Elixir here, smack this guy, one shot him, and then the scorpion like derps out there. And you just mark out in front of his face. Now for the undead giant fight. I've died to this guy many of runs. I don't know, he just hits, like, I feel like every time he hits you, you're rolling away, so he's always getting a counter hit. And he hits particularly hard, so This boss is a recipe for disaster. Like, look at this crap. Like, what was I supposed to do there? I feel like I just kind of went for it and I got fucked. I feel like I should have gotten the staggers that I didn't get. I don't know, man. This game, I guess I should expect it at this point, but fuck me, it's frustrating still. That guy has like one of the weirdest, or some of the weirdest hitboxes. It's like sometimes your opening attack just staggers the pus ball, and other times you can't stagger the pus ball in like 5 hits. So it like registers as the leg or something, I guess. Really weird. Alright, so that's a consistent Ritual Blood 4 there. I feel like that one's vast majority of the time like good to get. But the only one that I feel like the optimal thing would be to get 3 drops, obviously, but 3 drops would mean no farming, skip final chest, and skip bonus chest there. But that's pretty rare for me. I've only gotten it a few times in runs. Practice, I get it all fucking day, but runs, it's like, nah, fuck you. You're not getting these. Alright, so I like to stamina manage to full here, and then it gets me all the way to the door. Like, all I have is the stamina and plus 3 endurance, so like 13 endurance. And it still gets you there, which is really nice. I guess if you had like a really fucking solid line, you could get there with just the stamina. But I don't know. Alright, we're 1 for 3, 1 for 4, so 25%, still decent RNG. Alright, now it's time for Rom. This dumb boss. Piece of heck boss. So I like, at the tail end of my stamina bar, I like to pop my bolt. And that kind of gets me to the door. And then I wait to pop the pellet inside. The thing is with Beast Blood pellets, like the first tier, which is activated when you pop the thing, is 20% increase already. If you pop it like right before you're attacking, it's pretty nice. Like right here. That was a pretty damn good fight. That fight's, it's like not one I really think about when I'm like, oh, I'm at the end of the run doing chalices. I got like fucking Headless Bloodletting Beast, Defiled Amygdala, fucking blah blah blah. I don't really think about Rom, but once I get to the fight, I'm like, oh shit, this can go really badly really easily. But yeah, that went pretty damn well. Alright, so we tag this lamp. This is the final layer. This layer is pretty long because all the stuff before the boss and like the lever and everything is all tied together here in this segment. It's like I get the lever out of the way first with a ladder cancel warp. So I activate the ladder cancel here. Is it first try? Oh, it is first try. Let's go. Let's say we're getting an average of like second try. That's pretty good. We activate that, pull this lever, trigger the ladder cancel, like so. We're closing in on, like, don't have too many more quit outs left. Only a handful. It's pretty painful to witness, but it is what it is. But I mean, we're still within like 10 seconds of our previous PB, which is kind of cool. Consistency. Gotta love it. I like to elixir here because I'm scaled. This room, look at this room. It's got big boy dogs. It's got a pyromancer. It's got spiders dropping everywhere. Like, heck, all that noise. I'm elixiring, man, all day, all heck day. Woo, that spider. Man, that spider. What the frick was that? That was sweaty. Your options here are basically kill. I think this is my last bathroom break here. Your options are to kill the Bell Maiden, which despawns the red spiders, or just quit out, which sort of interrupts them. But if you have one chasing you, they will chase you until you get to home base. Like, they don't ever stop. Yeah, this should be the last long quit out. Past me had to pee a lot, okay? I chugged a lot of water. Don't judge me. I'm not a true gamer. I didn't have a pee bottle. One day I'll take the plunge. The next step into greatness. But yeah, you just quit out there, de-aggro the spiders, and then open like 14 doors. It's great. I don't remember the RNG I got here for the Ritual Bloods. So you see to the bottom left there's a Snatcher. That one you can actually kill for a chance. The thing is, if you you come back through here, he's gone, I think. So if you quit out, he'll be under, right under the bridge. That was good. Damn. I didn't remember that going so well. So I have 4, I need 9. Now I have 7. This will be 8. Do we get the drop? Do we get it? Nope. So we're still 8 of 9. So our RNG was pretty bad for the drops. I got probably, we're 1 for 6, 1 for 7 at this point. It's pretty sad. And that's with the iron, so yeah. I'm gonna unpause a little late here because I paused late. Okay. We're trying to kill him for a drop. Do we get it? Oh, we don't get it. Okay. Yeah, the game, it didn't completely fuck me because we got drop on the second try, like that Snatcher we killed. But yeah, no second drop. So we have to get this crappy chest. It's still fine though, because I had a run a week or two ago, I guess it was a week ago, where I killed all these mobs going through normally, and then I had to farm for 10 more mobs till I finally got it, so we'll take it. Game didn't fuck me too hard, just a tip. Just a tip. Alright, the first bloodletting beast. The one that still has the head. Let's see if we save some time here. Alright, so I wait till after the door of the fire and pellet. Got bad RNG on the opener. This is a pretty good fight, it looks like. And it's a bad opener, but I mean... A little awkward, but Yeah, that was good. That was good. We'll save some serious time here. Yee. Damn! 30-second time save. Let's go. Alright, now we get 2 Bastard of Laurence, fill up on pellets, and then use our Arcane Haze extractor to get a bunch of Arcane Haze. I think you need like 25 for 2 different chalices. Like this one, and then maybe the next one needs 25 as well. Alright, Defiled time. Let's go. Let's go! Getting close to the end. Defiled Keeper's a bit annoying. You can definitely die there. Watchdog's completely free. And then Defiled Amygdala might be the single hardest fight in this entire run. Just because, like, even if you don't die, you can easily lose chunks of time. The most annoying thing I've experienced on Amygdala is she, like, so there's like different levels, like heights of the arena, and if you're on the lowest and she's on the highest, you like actually can't hit her head. It's so frustrating. And her head is like the key to the fight, I feel like. Like if you can stagger her head, the fight's almost over pretty much, but sometimes it's really hard to stagger her head. She's just too high. Alright, so Keeper, like I said, this one's a little scary. Since it's Defiled, your health is low, so you can get 2-shot pretty quickly on this fight if you're not careful. So I pop the fire before the door on this attempt. She opens up with the flames, which is good. I pellet. Alright, good RNG there. Back up a little, shoot. Good, nice. 1, 2, 3, L1, back up. Shoot her to interrupt that. Alright, good. 1, 2, 3, L1, back up, and parry. 1, 2, 3, L1. Oh wait. Oh, getting awkward. I did an extra hit here, I remember, yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure she'll die, but I want to do an extra one just in case. Alright, layer 2. That went decently. Definitely lost some time, but that I will take that all day. Now, Defiled Watchdog, like I said, is a completely free fight. Just learn the strat and do the strat. It's not like a super easy strat, but it's consistent, so I practiced it enough back in the day to feel comfortable with it. Alright, going right versus down is like around a half-second difference from what I can tell, but I like going right. It just feels comfier, although it's a little tad bit slower. I got the statue landing, so I don't have to get a hard fall. Alright, so we're gonna quit out here at the lever. So I don't think the guy shot. I don't have game sound right now because I'm just jamming out to music, but I'm pretty sure the guy did not shoot, which is kind of scary because if he delays his shot and shoots you at the lever, you go to like 100 HP. Like 10% health or something. Which kind of makes me think maybe I should keep getting 40 vet, because if I had any less, he would one-shot me there. But yeah, you're just able to come in. You can move I think you can move around slowly, but you don't really want to move around too much here. You just come back in and pull the lever and warp out. Alright, so now Defiled Watchdog, and then we get the good stuff. So you want to pop your paper. I guess you could save your paper and pop it later, but you definitely want to pop your pellet before the door. Fill up your stamina at this little thing here that you break. Boom, boom, boom. Back up a little bit. And you run in, do a full combo on his leg. Do this one. Back up again. Try and let your stamina get all the way to full or close to it. It's kind of hard though. Yeah, I went early there. So yeah, I played it kind of safe here. There's no reason to. Yeah, I definitely peached out on that fight. Lost a little bit of time. Probably only lost like a second or two. It's fine. Alright. Now Defiled Amygdala. I usually go like right before that oil ponds, pop the elixir. Those mobs are dangerous, man. They just are. Like, I don't want to deal with that crap. You can usually just like go straight to this lever and then just go behind it and warp out. He's not usually an issue, so sometimes he'll wrap around it and mess you up, but it's usually safe to do what I just did. Alright, now Defiled Amy. I can't remember how this fight went. Kind of curious though, because we have a lot of time save on this split. So I paper before the door, and then I pellet at a specific spot in the arena. Like there's 2 blocks, I do it like the middle of those 2 blocks. Like right about there. And then I just run straight in, which gives me a good opener. R1, L1, R1. Extend it, smack her head. Smack her head. Break her leg. Okay, I kind of got lucky there. Dude, she's being a little bitch, actually. Dude, I just realized how troll she was there. My god. Just fucking die, man. Yeah, she trolled pretty hard. That fight could have been so good, actually. Ah, it was not even a 1 pellet fight, man. Fuck you, Amy. Dude, she always throws away so much time. I still saved a lot, though. Whatever, fuck you. Alright, 1 more main chalice, then we have a kind of a bonus chalice, really. Remove this one, make the clean chalice. This has some spicy bosses in it. The Marian Descendant, Headless Bloodletting Beast, and Yharnam, Queen Yharnam. They're all some hex. I think the least scary one on this chalice now for me is Headless. Which is weird, because he's kind of crazy. I have a little time save here, 15 seconds. Maybe I gold this split though. I have to have golded this split, right? Surely. Alright, so we light this lamp, get our torch out because it's a little dark and my old eyes can't see. Do a little veering there. Tiny bit of stamina management. The tiniest bit. Which will get us to the door. And we don't have any materials to grab. This is all just lever pulls and bosses. So, which has been the case since Defiled, so. Does the white lady chase me? Nope. Alright, this is a kind of a troll lever. I know how I like to do it. I don't know what I did in this run though. I usually like to pull and then quit out and then mark. Now let's see. Oh, I just went for it. Alright, that works. RTA friendly. Alright, the Marian Descendant. Yeah, the killer of all runs. All things good. Fuck this guy. Alright, good RNG so far. Still decent. Still decent. Yeah, pretty good RNG, I would say. I like that. Trolled there a little bit. I Vestral just to be safe. I did not want to risk it. This guy is such a troll, man. It's actually insane. I die to him probably more than any other Chalice boss, I swear. He's just such a bitch. It's annoying because like in practice I can kill him 20 times in a row efficiently. There's something about this late in the run, that boss just my nemesis. Alright, elixir while we wait. A tiny bit of stamina management. Yeah. And then you get more stamina when you fall. Alright, try and toggle my gear here. It's hard to do because there's so much shit in your way. That one's weird because you're like toggling like crazy, you can barely see, and then you like take off your hat and you don't have, I don't know. And you also have to roll to quit out. It's a mess, man. Fuck that place. Heck this lever. Also I'm pretty sure this is the longest load in the game. It might just be in my head. It feels like it takes ages though. Okay. It's not that bad looking at it. See, my hat's off though. I was toggling too hard. Put on your hat, man. I felt naked. Alright, Headless Bloodletting Beast. I don't think I ever get perfect fight on this guy in a run. Alright, pop everything before the door though. If I could consistently bait the poison darts, I would do that, but I don't know how to do it consistently. Looks like a fairly decent fight, honestly. Yeah, I'll take that. Definitely not perfect, but yeah, that was good for a run. All right. One more main boss and then one more meme boss. Queen Yharnam and her sidekick Margot, crying little baby bitch. God, I hate that kid. I actually elixired here. I don't really elixir anymore here, but I was like, I knew this was a decent run. I was like, I'm not risking this. This NPC hits really fucking hard. I was like, I don't want to get one shot here. I don't think you can get one shot, but like if he decided to hit you plus a scorpion, you'd probably die. Good stamina, should last to the lever, I think. Be just like, just right. Yeah. Just mark out in front of his face. What a stupid game. Alright, Queen Yharnam. Don't be a heck. Yeah, I found out, I kind of stumbled upon it because I was like testing stuff. I was like, wait, can I iframe the cry? And it's like, it turns out you can. So my opener iframes the cry. It's really nice. You do 3 R1s and then the timing at the dash just like right after R1 L1, R1 L1, R1 L1. I think I missed this backstab. Yeah. I kind of trolled myself there. I should have gotten that. Yeah, I definitely trolled myself there. That could have been like a pretty much perfect fight. I didn't throw it. We're saving so much time here though. See what I mean? Like the chalices were actually so good for this run. They like carried the PB because I was even until like central. I just started saving chunks of time. Alright, we only need 9, but I just buy 10 because you have money extra anyway, so. Alright, throw that in. A final chalice. All you have to do here is kill one boss and get the beast claws. Submit your life to Gammon and you're done. Yeah, Great Themera was juicy. Maybe like a minute and a half there. Almost. Well, like minute 23. Something. You can actually ladder cancel here, but you still need a lamp anyway. I think it's probably better if you're gonna have to light a lamp, light that one, mark out to it. I think I stamina manage a little bit here. Oh, I don't. Damn. Let me quit out right at the lever. It's another one that's really convenient, but you can't, if you move at all, I think. Or if you move like without barely walking, I think this mob aggro's is pretty scary. I think this is the last quit out I do though. I like to do another quit out at the end, but I didn't do it in this run. Yeah, if you don't move, pull the lever, just mark. Alright, so come back to that lamp. I think I fire paper before the door. This fight is so troll, man. I actually hate this fight. It's like, it's so easy, but at the same time it's so troll. Just like, You lose so much time. Oh wow, good RNG. Damn. Wow. I don't remember getting this RNG. Cool. That's convenient. I hate this boss, man. Like, it's amazing how much time you lose sometimes. I don't think I need a charged R2 at the end right there, but... God, yeah, that was a good fight. Holy shit. That's good. Forgot that went so well. Yeah, the chalices were pretty solid. Definitely some time to save, but overall pretty nice, all things considered. Like between boss fights and the ritual blood drops and stuff like that. My ladder cancels were a little sloppy. But yeah, all in all, pretty above average for me, so I will take it. The final challenging part. Throw my cocktail. Alright, this guy never fucks with me. Never. Watch what happens here. What the fuck is that? Why did you hit me there? Piece of shit. Alright, we warp out, and then we go submit our lives to Old Man. And we are done. I want to stop the recording, like, right when I check the trophies and everything. And then I can chat with you guys, finally. I've just been doing, like, mindless commentary this whole time. Alright, there we go. Alright, then we check the IGT. And the trophies. And we are done. Hey, there's the time. And then I should check the trophies now. Good to go. Boom.